We all know that India is the most populated nation in the world with 1.4 billion people. That is nearly 18% of the world population are living here. And population has always been a very big problem in this country. But do you know that India's fertility rate has actually got decreased? And if we don't act faster, India is going to be aged before it gets rich. So in this video, let's know that why India's fertility rate has decreased and what are the reasons for it. So hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. I am Vikasni. So according to the SRS, that is Sample Registration Survey reports released recently on 2024 metrics, it says that India's fertility rate has dropped below the replacement level to 1.9%, where ideally it should be 2.1%. So before we get deeper into the topic, let's know what is this replacement level is. It means how many children a woman need to give to birth to replace herself and her partner. That is like after the couple dies, the children is going to replace them. Another important term we need to know is that is TFR, that is total fertility rate. So it means that how many children a woman can give birth in her entire lifetime. So that has actually dropped to 1.9%. If we go back to 1950, where the population is 33 crores and the fertility rate is 5.7 to 6%. That is, a couple are having 5 to 6 children. At that time, the population didn't grow much faster because of high mortality rate. And the years have passed and fertility rates keep on increasing. By 1970, it became 7%. And then, due to the government initiatives and awareness programs, the fertility rate has started decreasing in 1990s, and by 2000 it became 3.3%, and now in 2026 it came down below the replacement level to 1.9%. So India is not only country where the fertility rate is below the replacement level. Even in countries like China, Japan and South Korea and some other countries, the fertility rate came down below the replacement level much before in 1990s. Like if we see this countries like China and Japan, the fertility rate is 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and in South Korea it is below 1%, that is 0.8%. So that is why the governments are encouraging people to have more children. But there is a slight difference between India and the other countries because they have actually got developed before the fertility rate has dropped. But because of this fertility rate drop, India's population is not going to decrease right now. It is going to increase but slowly. And according to the UN reports in 2026, it says that by 2060, India's population will be 1.6 billion people, and it can achieve it much before also. And at that time it stops and it starts decreasing very slowly. Until 2100, India is going to be the most populated country in the world. Here comes a question that why even after the drop of the fertility rate, why population will not decrease? So it is because of the young population of India who are 27%. That is, if we see the age group between 15 years to 29 years, they are nearly 27%. And obviously they are going to get married in future and have children. So the population will slowly start increasing only. So now let's know that what are the actual reasons for the drop of the fertility rate. And one of the important reasons will be the women are getting educated. Yes, they're actually getting to know that how many children they actually need, and even financially how many children they can actually afford, and their decision is getting mattered now. And the second reason will be that parents are actually thinking a lot before having a lot of children, because it has become expensive to have children. Because as a parents, they all want to give the best to their children. But if you see the school's fees and the healthcare, it is very expensive, and everyone can't afford it. So parents are actually calculating a lot and planning their children according to it. And most of them can't have one or maximum two, and definitely not more than that. And we can actually clearly see this divide in urban and rural areas. In urban areas where the healthcare and school fees and everything is very high, the fertility rate is 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. And in rural areas, it is like, even it is below the replacement level, it is 1.9. And in some areas in northern India, it is 2.4, 2.5 in the rural areas. Another reason will be the decrease in the mortality rate, where in 1950s it used to be 50 years and now it is 72 years. So a person's lifespan is increased. It is maybe because of the improved healthcare system. Another reason will be the decrease in the infant mortality rate. If you see 2018 data, in 1000 births there are 30 infant deaths, but in 2024 in 1000 births there are 24 infant deaths. So the infant mortality has gradually decreasing. So the parents have no need to produce more children where they know that the children are going to live longer. Another important thing we need to discuss here is the uneven fall of fertility rate between North India and South India. If you see in states like Northern India like UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, the fertility rate is still above the replacement level. If you see in rural India, it is 2.8 and 2.9, and in urban India, it is 2.2 and 2.3. But when it comes to the southern states, the states have fallen below the replacement level much before. Like in the states of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Kerala, the fertility rate in urban areas is 1.2 and 1.3, and in rural India it is 1.4 and 1.5. So, and now the governments are actually encouraging people to have more children, and even Andhra Pradesh government has announced 30,000 for the third child and 40,000 for the fourth child. But with this 30 and 40,000, they can't raise a child for the end. Time has come for India to act faster, because in 30 to 40 years, the old age people will be very high and the young people who actually will earn will be very less. So, and the government need to review their policies to give the pensions to the old age people and very good health care. And also before all this, India need to be the developed nation before all this happens. So that's it for today. So hope you liked the video. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section. Please do like the video, share the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.